How my cat stares at me when I'm talking to myself. When you're at a party and you only know one person. Chemistry. Chemistry if scientists admitted their rules were wrong instead of calling it exception. The barista waiting for me to give her a 125% tip for microwaving a sandwich. When you think you've been working for 4 hours and it's only been 17 minutes. Only a few people will understand why I lied laughing at this license plate. Dudes be like Vegas ain't ready for us like Vegas ain't ever seen 4 dudes in a Macy's button down split a room at Golden Nugget and wait 3 hours in the club line just to drink a Bud Light, post a story and then lose $35 on a blackjack table on the way back to the room. How my A feels after conjuring the most unwipeable she imaginable 3 minutes before I have to leave the house. How do people find their soulmate in the first 2 months of college? It took me 4 months just to find the administrator building. When my friends are trying to teach me the rules of a card game and I physically cannot listen. Ma, I'm the Barbie. Of course you are, sweetie. Dad, I'm the Batman. No, I'm the Batman. Compliments. My socially awkward A. Obsessed with the way my robotics team lead talks. She's reinventing hieroglyphics. She's the only person who truly understands how emojis were meant to be used. American films, my English teacher. British documentaries, Asian gamer friend, Indian YouTube tutorials, me a non-native English speaker. What the hell is this? My English accent. Nothing more pathetic to me than knowing Florida didn't riot after losing TunHub. Other Florida man headlines just bullshit. You just lost TunHub and you're still at your little 9 to 5s for your overlords. Effing spineless. Weak. I have never been more disappointed in a state. I don't care who is doing better than me. I'm doing better than I was last year. It's me versus me. How old are you? Goo goo gaga. Hired. Nestle. When you're both toxic for each other but try to make it work. You remember the fun we had when you me. Co-worker, this is the first time I have seen you smile at work. What's up? Me, I'm about to quit. Relationship expectations, the reality. So what we gonna do? I don't know. What Chad want to do? Things I hate. 1. Vandalism. 2. Irony. 3. Lists. Travel photos are always better with dinosaur toys. I blocked him last night and I got this email. Shein sale. 99% off your next order. Our biggest sale yet. Unblock your last contact to redeem. People ask you what you do for a living so that they can calculate the level of respect to give you. Not chilling off is a personal achievement, but you can't really brag about that at dinner parties. When the mechanic tells you how much it will cost to fix your car. We don't need to get coffee to catch up. Honestly, I can just loot you a text to let you know I have no updates and am doing bad. My dream when I was a kid, my dream now. Why does my son have a spoon stuck to his gaming screen? How I sleep at night knowing all my money is being spent on me because I'm single. Wakanda while the rest of Africa was getting colonized. I missed the part where that's my problem. Slept very poorly last night, and to make matters worse as a weird coincidence everyone was being annoying today. AI, let's see who you really are. Google. Things I can't eat as a Catholic priest. 1994 Toyota Corolla. When you're trying to be miserable and you're around someone who's ruining the mood with positivity. 400 effing grocery carts to choose from and I always pick the Ford Pinto with a flat tire. Hey what is a cute girl like you doing in the corner alone? I had to fart. Universal female experience. Pros, funny, cons. Guys, I think he's the one. When someone disrespects you but you don't know how to disrespect someone back without taking it too far. Backstreet Boys. Gen Z to Gen Alpha after seeing Gen Beta. Perhaps I treated you too harshly. Things I'm no longer interested in. 1. Driving at night. 2. Leaving my house at night. 3. Driving in the winter. 4. Leaving the house in winter. 5. Driving. 6. Leaving the house. You're in your 30s and you still watch cartoons. You people will put an age limit on everything except being stupid. If you had 30 minutes alone in a room with Beyonce, what would you do? Beg for money. Me when I found out the Magic Tree House books got a reffing anime. Blue Java banana grown in the Hawaiian Islands tastes like vanilla ice cream. You telling me I could have been eating blue bananas this whole time? In Venice the pollution has reduced so much that even Louis Vuitton bags are starting to swim again. Belgians, stop eating Christmas trees. Also Belgians, you know what? I'm gonna eating my Christmas tree even harder. How introverts make friends. 10% they don't, 90% an extrovert found them like the man adopted them. It's been a rough year. It's the first week of January. I can't go out, I'm busy. Me being busy. If Monday was a cat. When I'm in a TV show intro making competition and my opponent is an anime studio. New programmers. Experienced programmers. You are fired. You are on leave for eternity. You have been promoted to the position of consumers. Smartphones recording everything. Bigfoot. When I accidentally open the text I have been trying to avoid all day. Me when it's finally phone in bedtime. Me at 3 AM, reading all 346 comments of two strangers arguing online. ASAP can also mean as slow as possible, until we meet again. When you're chewing gum and you randomly bite the shit out of your tongue. Well, look who's trying to end an argument by giving me food. If you think that's gonna work, you're absolutely right. I was fired from a calendar factory. What was the reason? I took a day off. This year has been all about personal growth. The growth, medium, double XL. I work at an airport and when someone is getting too drunk at the bars we take them into the maintenance room and lock them in the cube to sober up. Doctor, my back hurts when I wake up in the morning. Wake up in the afternoon then. Study. Eating ice cream for breakfast may improve mental performance. I'm not saying you're wrong, I'm just saying that the times I had ice cream for breakfast were not during the times my life was going well. If a homeless man would be cut in half, would he be cut like this or like that? Going from an agency to a company that cares about you is crazy because my boss said please don't apologize for having spinal surgery and I was like, are you sure? Cynthia, Lusamine and Melanie want to battle you. How about me though? Choose me. Don't choose that old lady. Pick me. Another day of heading to work because I was too shy to dance on TikTok in 2020. I read some shit on the internet, I'm an expert now. Me when I start typing something and later realize I literally skipped words while texting. Am I disabled? People who use spices according to their labels. People who use spices according to the recipe. Me who sniffs spices to see if they fit the vibe. When the rent is overdue but you're ugly, my A is reduced for quick sale $2. I have to study, I have an exam in 2 days. Let's make a schedule. Oh, the schedule says I should have started at 6, it's 6 to I lost motivation. What life feels like when that one burp takes away all the nausea. My son found me crying in the kitchen, wrapped his arms around me and whispered, "Is it because of your hair?" Now I'm crying for 2 reasons. What the homeless jaywalker sees before Batman delivers justice by breaking his kneecaps and arms. My son going into cardiac arrest after accidentally touching me while I'm with a car battery up my A. You see some cool accessories for your phone. It's for iPhone only. Whenever it rains my wife just stands at the window looking sad. Sometimes I even let her in. Anyone else stuck in this weird cycle where work is so exhausting that your hobbies feel like too much work so you don't do them, then you go back to work upset that you didn't take time to do the things you like and rinse and repeat? When your marriage is a successful one after many years of being together, boy 60 kg, girl 60 kg. Mountain lion that made schools go into lockdown turned out to be a fat ACAT.
Spare change. Spare change, ma'am.